Welcome to That Handicapping Show, now sponsored by Equibase. I'm Tom Lamar, and I'm joined here by Equibase National Racing Analyst Ellis Starr, who will become a regular on the show moving forward. Claire is out of town this week, but she will be back in time for the first Saturday of racing at Keeneland, which is what we will be talking about on the show today. Ellis, weather's a little bit dicey, a little cooler, which is not the issue, but it could be wet.
Yeah, we've got a lot of rain, of course, and some of the turf races would go off the turf, but I think because they're grade 1s and grade 2s, they're not going to, but certainly keep that in mind for your handicapping. Yes,
we will be talking about the Shadwell Turf Mile, grade 1. It drew a very large competitive field, and it looks pretty wide open to me. Again, the ground could be an issue. When I handicapped the race, in light of the forecast, I handicapped for wetter turf, although with the forecast, we're not sure exactly how wet it's going to be.
Right, so. Well, with the amount of rain we've got, it's certainly not unlikely to be firm, but I would say at the grade 1 level, these are better horses who can bring their A game no matter what. So I would account for the turf, but I wouldn't go really looking for horses that have only soft turf form. I think all horses should run well if they run their best races.
All right. How do you see the race shaping up, at least with what we know at this point here on the Thursday before the race, and who are your top picks in the race?
Well, first of all, there's 6 horses, Tom, that at some point in their career, most of their career, have liked to lead during the early parts of a race, but none of them are really wed to it. I think they can all be adaptable here, so I don't see a really fast pace, particularly on a soft turf. With that in mind, I go looking for the horse with the best last fraction. I mean, that's really the determinator in these kinds of races, and that really means Seek Again. Seek Again on the outside. He's only run here once. He didn't run well, but he's run so well lately. In the 4-star Dave, his last start at Saratoga, which was a race that Grand Arch, who's also in here, won. Seek Again got away a little slowly because he bobbled at the start, but he really came running late. He actually ran the last quarter in 21 9/10, under 22, which is really cooking. And I think from the outside here with the mile, Julian Leperoux can drop him back and he can make the last run. He's earned $877,000. He's a very good horse. He was second, he was 6th last year to Wise Dan, but he won the 4-star Dave in a year before that. So he's got graded stakes wins, and I think he's going to be coming strongly. The 4 Grand Arch won the 4-star Dave, a very nice horse. He's never been worse than second in 5 races at Keeneland. So he's also very good. And he can run about 22 4 for the last quarter. His Equibase speed figure last time out in the 4-star Dave was 123, which is grade 1 caliber. Seek Again 122. He was only beaten half length. So they're right on par with what it's going to take to win this race. And third, I'm going to use Grand Tito, who ran second at huge odds in the Bernard Baruch Trironicus, who had run second before that in the 4-star Dave, and I think he'll run well. For the exotics, for those looking for the try, I think it's a great betting race, as you said, with so many horses. I would take a look at the 5 Dutch Connection, making his U.S. debut, and also the 10, the Pizza Man, to round out your exactas and trifecta. Okay,
I flipped your top 2 here. I went with Grand Arch on top. He's run well at Keeneland. He's run well on wetter turf. And I thought his race in the 4-star Dave was excellent. He can stay close. He can come from a little bit off the pace, and I think that might be the right running style here. Seek Again hasn't really run often on off turf in this country, but he has in the past when he was overseas, and he ran well on it. He does have the outside post that he'll have to overcome, so I think he'll need some maybe a little bit of luck early, but clearly he is a classy horse that absolutely fits here, and I agree you can kind of spread out underneath. So that is the Shadwell Mile. There are multiple other Breeders' Cup Win in Your In races at Keeneland on Saturday. New York has another major card with a lot of graded stakes, so it should be an interesting weekend. And real quick, what's coming up at equibase.com that you can share with viewers?
Absolutely, thanks, Tom. Well, our feature race of the week every week is a major graded stakes. This week it is the Jockey Club Gold Cup, grade 1, and you can get lots of free products as well as my analysis of the Jockey Club Gold Cup at equibase.com. Just go to the homepage and click on More and the featured race of the week, and that's our major attraction for the week. And take a look, and good luck with your wagering this weekend.
All right, that's it for this edition of That Handicapping Show, sponsored by Equibase. For Ellis Starr, I'm Tom Lamar. We'll see you next time on the show.